Alright, so I'm here at, I'm not going to say the location because I don't want to give too much information away about one of my heroes. But I'm here to, it's Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, and I am here to celebrate the lives of some of the people in my life that I've lost, and that one of those people are gonna be my father. Now, my father, when he passed away, I was very young, and I didn't have a decision on what was done with his remains. So he was cremated, and his remains were scattered throughout Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, in the river systems. So I guess he had a conversation with my grandma at one point and said that sounded nice to him. So they went ahead and did that. But now I have no place to go to mourn my father. But I found a place, and that's through my love for Barry Goldwater. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go see Barry Goldwater. Again, this is me and my father. My father died when I was about 15 years old in 2009 of a combination of opiate overdose and a walking pneumonia. So the suppression of his immune system. He was one of the first patients on fentanyl, which is now killing people by the truckloads. This is me and my father, so I just wanted to provide some insight into why we're here and who he was as an individual. Literally the greatest man I've ever met. No man more honest, no man more kind, and this video is dedicated to him, among others that you'll see. Right, so generally Dia de los Muertos is celebrated with marigolds. I didn't have enough preparation time. We're trying to do our best to do it right. These are for Barry Goldwater, and I chose the color yellow because of the brightness that he brought to the world, the consolidation of the Conservative Party that he was able to bring, and next year we'll have more time. We'll bring the marigolds. Just wanted to kind of give a shot of this because it's so beautiful out here. You know, the beautiful fountain, and then of course the beautiful flags as well. Let's go see our friend. Looks like they might have an event or something going on. I'm not real quite sure. Hopefully I'm not interrupting anything, but I just want to place these. We have two more prime locations we're going to go to celebrate today. These people are great people, and people I truly care for. So we're starting Barry Goldwater. We're getting real close, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera in case we're interrupting. See that beautiful new cross? That wasn't here last time we were here. But let's go ahead and find our bud. See if we can see where he's at. I remember him being in this area. Got some people are out here celebrating, it looks like. Alright, so we did find Goldwater. Here he is. Looks like there's some stuff next to him, but I'm not sure that's for him. Kind of bums me out, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these here stands and bring these flowers over here for Barry. Again, there's Peggy and Barry's memorial, so we're here to celebrate them. Just to kind of elaborate on the significance of this man, he was greatly influential in the desegregation of the Arizona Air National Guard, even prior to the actual military desegregating. Barry Goldwater was significant in desegregation, as well as within the Native American community. He tried to help with the Smoke Eye movement as well. So I just wanted to point him out and pay my respects today. And it's an honor to be here with him in the flesh. So, yes.
I would remind you that extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice. And let me remind you also that moderation in the pursuit of justice is no virtue.
So here I am paying homage to Barry Goldwater. We brought him some flowers, like I said. I think the yellow is to signify the brightness he brought to the world, and it really was an honor to study him. So we are still here in, I keep wanting to call it Prescott, Paradise Valley, and we are celebrating Dia de los Muertos. I apologize for my pronunciation. Today for my father, and by doing that, we're visiting a couple people that were significant to the area. As I said in my last clip, my father was cremated, so I don't really have a place of pilgrimage, so we're kind of creating one. And this is just kind of part of what I want to start doing. So I just wanted to drop this off at his statue before I departed this area, the Paradise Valley, and keep the focus on my father as well, because this is why we're doing this, is to recognize also my father as well as these people. So, like I said, this is it. It's Barry Goldwater. Alright, so I'm out here at West Resthaven trying to find William Hovey Griffin's grave. He's going to be the man who founded Wittman. Now, Wittman has got a really interesting story behind it, because the man who it's named after made a lot of promises he didn't follow through. Now, Hovey Griffin founded this place called Notburg, and I think he deserves the full credit for the town of Wittman. It might even be cool to name it back after Griffin. Let's try and see if we can find him and pay our respects to such a gentleman in Arizona history. You can see behind me, man, this place is popping. It's a massively different mood than we saw at the last church. They had an event going on. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it was a massively different mood. Here we see very celebratory, people eating candy, people playing with their kids. It truly is a beautiful sight. I'm getting a little bit distracted, but I just wanted to point out this guy was in World War I as a coast artillery. That's pretty significant. I'm still trying to find Mr. Hovey Griffin, so we'll get to him. I'm just trying to find him. So I'm pretty sure I had the map oriented the wrong way. Northern's over there, so we're going to be heading towards Northern, and I think it's going to be the third one over to the right. It's going to be a little bit difficult, man. I didn't realize how difficult it was to find a grave, and I just you can't see it over here as much. On the other side, it's popping like crazy. You got people everywhere celebrating Dia de los Muertos. So this is a beautiful holiday. All right, so if my map understanding is right, we're heading in the right direction, I think. This is kind of nice. You got a little bit of, looks like an ofrenda set up. I want to take a look at it real fast. Of course, this is probably not the person we're looking for, but a beautiful display of affection. It's beautiful. It's a happy birthday. Let's try and see if we can find Mr. Hoven. Whew. It's a nice sized wasp nest there. You never know what you're going to find in the cemetery, I guess. For better or worse. Like I said, we're here to celebrate the lives of my father and Griffin Hoven and Barry Goldwater as well. This is why we're out here, keeping the story going. These people will never be forgotten. Now we're close to the road, so you can hear the cars are very, very loud now. I still don't see. There we go. There he is. We were standing above the grave of William Hovey Griffin. Born 1875, passed away 1956. The true founder of Wittman. I really do believe that Wittman should be changed back to either Notburg, which was the name that Mr. Griffin gave in it, or to maybe even Griffin, the town of Griffin, Hovey Griffin, right? Give this man his proper due. I see. Thankfully, there's a place to put the flowers, and it looks like Ada Ellen Griffin is also buried next to him. So we may be right next to his wife as well. So maybe we'll drop some flowers in as well there. But here he is, a man who founded a town, and then basically had the credit for it stolen to some degree. So here we are. Dia de los Muertos, visiting William H. Griffin, a pioneer in this area, and Arizona would not be the same without him. So the flowers we brought for Mr. William Griffin. Very respectable man, a man that I agree Wittman should be named after instead of Mr. Wittman himself. We've placed some flowers ourselves. Unfortunately, again, another grave that we've come to that did not have any flowers, just like Barry Goldwater's did not whenever we arrived. So we're out here celebrating these people and the beautiful lives that they've lived. It truly is amazing. And like I said, this is all in response partially to my father. I lost my father at 15, and it's been a deep loss. So I have no place to go, but I do want to mourn the people that I can mourn. And William H. Griffin did a lot for this area, and we respect him very much. Alright, so this is going to be my ofrenda for my father. That's my dad, of course. He liked to lift weights. He's a pretty swole guy. He was in a weird generation of parachute pants and the strange tank tops and stuff. I have a Day of the Dead candle, of course. Some wheat thins. He was very poor. A lot of times this is what we'd eat. He would just cover these in cheese. I didn't enjoy it myself. He did. But then we'd also eat lots of sandwiches. These are bolillos, just regular wheat ones. 50 cents at the store, 30 cents at the store. And then some red flowers for my father because of the sacrifice that he gave for my family. That's the cross that we've been kind of taking with us everywhere we go. So it has some significance. And then also, if you look closely, here's the photo we've been taking with us to all the locations. Last thing is this cross right here. I actually got this from my father while my stepfather was living in Las Vegas. I got this to Luxor as like a gift from my dad, and he wore it every single day until the day he died. And so this is kind of like my relic for him, and it's what I have left. It's one of the very few things that I have left. That's my father's. So this is it.